Please be sure. All right, it's like, what am I supposed to say? God, I stuck my tongue out. I gotta redo it. I don't know why I stuck my tongue out.
Stop.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Detterbex. This is my take on the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA. And also I'm gonna give a little bit of information on compound interest because it does factor in with those two things. Hopefully this video helps you. This is just my take. I'm not a financial expert or a guru. I'm just trying to help those who have not been taught this information. Let's get on with the video. Okay. The first thing, compound interest. What it is it's gonna be something that is either working for you or it's working against you. What I mean by that is either you are making money off of your money or your debt is accruing more debt for you. So traditional IRA and Roth IRA, they only have really two major differences. They both have the same limits as far as what you can invest into them each year. Each year per individual, you can put $6,000. So every year you put that money in. The only difference is two things. The first being traditional IRA, you avoid the taxes on the front end. So you put it in, it lowers the amount of income that you have for that year and you don't pay any taxes on the amount that you put into that account. With a Roth IRA, how it works is you do pay the taxes up front, and this is gonna be the big thing, is the number two difference. The money you put into a Roth IRA, because you've already paid taxes on it, you can take that money out at any time. So if you need it for whatever reason, you can use it. Whereas with traditional IRA, you do typically pay a penalty, around 10%. That can be avoided sometimes with certain situations, but you do pay taxes on the full amount with a traditional IRA. So what that means is, with the traditional IRA, you're gonna be paying taxes on all the money that it makes as well as the money you invest into it. Whereas a Roth IRA, you pay taxes up front, keep your income higher while you're working, but then once you retire, all that money that it accrued, which I'll show you in the next clip, how much you'll be able to grow your account, that money is tax-free. And it's, in my opinion, way worth sacrificing a little bit every year while you're working and to get a huge return on your investment. That's the basic differences between the two. The compound interest will show you in the next clip how it's gonna work for you. Okay, so compound interest is going to be something that you can just go online for a compound interest calculator. First thing is that initial investment of $1,000. If you didn't watch the video on how to get that, it's right here. Next thing is the monthly amount, and that's gonna be $500 to get the $6,000 limit. And that breaks down to about $125 each week. The length will start at the age of 40 and give it 19 years to grow until you can start taking it out. The next thing is the interest rate. We'll put 9, that's a conservative amount with a 2% variance, meaning it can get down to 7% or get as high as 11%. And again, this is a pretty conservative approach to it, and it'll compound annually, and then you just hit calculate. And after 19 years, your $114,000 investment has turned into $281,000. And that's on average. It might be as high as $350,000, it might be as low as $220,000, but it's still a much better investment. It's better to start now than later. Now let's change it to if you were 30 when you started investing. So everything else would stay the same. We'll give it 29 years instead of 19, hit calculate. So you do $6,000 times 29. You've invested $174,000, and what you're gonna get out of it is, instead of the $280,000, you're gonna end with about $750 to $1 million. Somewhere in that range should be pretty conservative for you. Now the great thing is, if you start even earlier, you're gonna start seeing really the drastic amounts that age is gonna pay off for the younger people here. So if we did it when you started at 20, what you're gonna get is same amounts, $6,000 a year, and then do it 39 years instead of the 29. That way you can start taking it at the age of 59. And that's gonna be a total of 1.8 to 3.2, and that's off of only $234,000 invested over 39 years. So you can see really how after a little bit it starts growing really fast for you. The best thing for you to do is start early. You literally just have to have a social security number, so you can be a baby and start investing. And I'm gonna show you in the next video how to make your child a multi-millionaire. hopefully this has been a help to you to better understand the differences between traditional and Roth IRAs, as well as how you can get compound interest to work for you. And don't forget to subscribe. It really supports our channel. We'll see you next time.